Good morning, reindeer. Here we go, so beautiful. Oh, well, except for the burn, but where there's burn, there's a view. I can't film and walk at the same time or I'm gonna land on my face. I finally met another SOBOer. I don't know why that makes me feel so better, but you come out here to be alone in the woods, yet all I've been wanting to do is find someone that is kind of walking the same path as I am. But anyway, delightful woman named Pika, after the cute little skeeker, as I call them. And she's only doing like 10-12 miles a day, but just now she's behind me. Now I know there's somebody else out here. It's human nature, I guess, not to want to be alone, even though this is kind of a lonely endeavor. So I'm sure I'll cross paths with her again. And so yeah, yay, there's another one. They do exist. I know we're late behind the bubble, but she, like I, are not. God, that was bad grammar. Neither she nor I are doing the whole thing, so no rush. If we're behind, we're behind. We are where we are, and we get there when we get there. Okay, another life lesson learned. Shouldn't be so judgy. Came to a dirt road and there was a truck and a tent, and out pops the gentleman that gave me a weird vibe the other day. And we got to talking more, and I decided don't just scurry off into the woods, and so I sat and had second breakfast, and he turned out to be really nice. I did keep my distance, but as a single woman should. But he offered me a chair, he offered me food and water, and apparently he's just kind of up going to different sites, and his dad passed away and he put his ashes kind of up here, and he's from Enumclaw, and one of his dad's favorite things was meteor showers, and so he's up finding different sites each night to watch the meteor shower. So he's a little redneck, but who from Enumclaw is not redneck? So, just kidding. Love you, Eric. And have a lot in common. His brother lives at Lake Joy, and so I need to not initially judge and kind of get to know people without endangering myself. So, but yeah, it was nice chatting with him, and more faith in humankind. So, lesson learned. This is a sign about government meadows where in 1853 people from the Longmire wagon train rested for a while. And let's see. We are going to walk through government meadows, and that's where the Mike Ulrich cabin is. So, or the poop hotel as people are calling it. But what a pretty meadow. Such a magical little forest. Lots of cute little plants. Came up through the woods, and now I'm in a burn. Not much to see, but looks like a pretty big burn. Okay, so this place has given me a little bit of the creeps. It's really putting a damper on my noon planned siesta. It's in a burn. It was supposed to be a spring and tent sites, but the trees are making creaky cracky sounds. This is said spring. It's got a little flow. I'd use a little leaf. It's definitely not the best water, but it's the first water for 10 miles. But the trees are kind of creepy. There's no way I'd camp here. So I'm going to take a short, teensy, weensy little siesta, or just lay back down again. Go another 7 miles to a piped spring. And I think there's a tent site kind of near there. So, and I think this burn goes on for like another 2 miles. Or, at the rate I'm going, 2 hours. So I hate walking in burns in midday, and I never know how to time it. If I would have known that this was going to be a long burn, I might not have decided to have lunch here. So, because I'm having my lunch here in the burn. So anyway, you live and learn. Do what you gotta do. Just me, the bugs, and the chipmunks. On a good note, actually 2 good notes, my oatmeal tasted much better when it was cold, and I guess also because I was super hungry, and my little teeny tuna packet just didn't cut it, so it didn't taste like baby puke. It tasted pretty good. And the other thing is, I'm glad I brought my umbrella because it gave me a little shade. So, looking good. This burn is so huge. I came around the other side of that ridge, and it is still going. So far I've hiked 7 miles in this burn. I don't know if it's multiple or if it was just one burn, but it's bad and hot. So hot, but I'm starting to get into some real trees. Oh my God, I'm so hot. It's like 3:30, almost 4. I've been hiking in the direct sun burn since 10. Took 1 little break in the shade, 2 little breaks in the shade. This sucks. Type 2 fun. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. And I'm currently in the shade. Looks like I'm going to go on the other side. So, came up through there, around in that valley. And, way over there are these like towery things. I was on the other side of those earlier today. That's the burn section too. So let's see what's on the other side of this. Maybe lush green lakes. Oh. Well, no. Darn. Someday. So I made it to a campsite right near a super cold spring. This is where I'm going to stay. But this site has room for quite a few little tents. Even though I'm the only one here, it is only 5:10, and so it's kind of early to stop. But I did 18 miles, and I'm tired, and I just want to relax. The next good campsite is in 6 miles. There probably might be something before that, but when I'm tired, it's like a death march. So this is a little basin I'm in. It'll make for some good stargazing tonight, and I'm happy. I'm happy with my progress. Now, maybe I'll get some friends. Who knows? I just have to show how dirty I am. After coming through a burn, I put sunscreen on, and then all the dirt kind of clung to me. But that is what you get after hiking. And then you get a lovely... Oh, I'm so tan. No, I'm not tan. I'm dirty. Everything is dirty. Oy vey. I'm gonna have a little bath tonight since there's a stream nearby. Good morning, mountain goats.
And they are looking at us.
I know. What I thought was one turned into about 30.
I actually hope they're not coming down here
They're probably coming down to the spring to drink.
to visit us.
Oops, sorry.
Oh,
Running! Good morning. It's the morning of day 22, 21. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm heading to Dewey Lake. Last night was great. Had a good sleep. Was joined in a wonderful little campsite by a large group of snowblowers and by Pika, a SOBO woman. And then this morning, I slept in. I slept in till 6 and broke up camp and was sitting eating my breakfast when I saw 2 little mountain goats up on the hill. And then I saw 4 little mountain goats. And then I saw 10 little mountain goats. And next thing you know, a whole herd of them came tumbling down the ridge. A lot of babies. They were climbing and they were eating the grass. They were real. It was just, sat and watched them for like 20 minutes. It was really fun. Going uphill snow is breathing hard. So I'm about to go get a little bit more water and head for a short 13 miles to Dewey Lake. So just came up over that pass. Don't know the name of it. And then, what a place. Check this out. Excuse my breathing. Wow. And there's Crystal Mountain. There's Mount Adams. And back to Mount Rainier. Okay, just getting better and better again. There's Mount Adams and Goat Rocks. I'll be there in a couple days.
Because they have Danish ancestors.
Oh, interesting.
Have Danish name. Spelling.
Coming up on Sourdough Gap.
Possibly related.
I'm now in very familiar territory. So that's looking over to Crystal Lakes. And I'm at Sourdough Gap and Sheep Lake. I'm trying to find Sydney's tooth that she lost on Sourdough Gap. Good morning. Today, I have no idea what day, number on trail I am, but it is Tuesday, and I stayed last night at Dewey Lake, and I think I need to rename it Delightful Lake because it was wonderful. It was so hot yesterday, and a lot of the sections were exposed and just in the sun, and whoosh, warm. So got here early. Oh, this is what I remember, this lovely little rocky area where you can swim. But anyway, got here early and I swam and just really relaxed. So it was really nice. So onwards, we met some girls who are taking celestial photographs. But I actually think they were doing some little nudes of each other. So, interesting. So, I think it's about a 16-mile day to Snow Lake, and that is a place where Wendy and I really wanted to camp once, and just didn't work out mileage-wise, so I'm excited to camp there. And another relaxing day, hanging out at a lake. I like hanging out at lakes. And the bugs aren't bad at all. But it's a really delightful lake. First view of Rainier today. Looking directly now at Little Tahoma. Almost around her. Pardon my breathing. I just came up the hill. Bye, Rainier. I'm coming to get you, Adams. Okay, another update. It's fucking hot. It's supposed to be 89 today in White Pass, and I'm in my bra, sitting in the shade. It's 11 o'clock, wondering why the hell I'm doing this. Type 2 fun. It's gorgeous. I'm trying to get to a stream. It's in 2 miles. I'll have some water, and I might just have a shower if the stream is the stream. I remember it being kind of waterfallish, but I'm glad I'm here. But I also wish it wasn't 90. So, I mean, second world problems. I could be doing something else in the heat, but instead I'm enjoying the beautiful scenery. I think we're getting to the part where Wendy and I found an adorable little family of marmots. Because over here, I'm going to switch the camera. Over here is kind of this talus field, which is why I'm sitting in the shade, because I'm about to go out into the sun again. But hopefully I'll get to see some cute little marmots. So this is heaven. Look at this stream and the shade. And I am going to sit here and take a little rest. And I'm not leaving until I've drank at least a liter of water, if not 2. And has little flowers to decorate the place. But I think I'm revamping my plans. I may not be going 18 miles today. We may camp a little sooner because it's flipping 90 degrees. Yeah. My ponies. Hello, guys. You guys are amazing. I wish my horses would do that. They're too sissy. Okay, so I didn't get a good video because I was so excited to see a horse train. Turned out to be all mules and one horse. And the guy was like, yeah, I got one horse. He's ruining my whole program. But it was fun to see. They just like plow up the trail. No way would our wussy little horses do that. So anyway, I'm almost to the bumping river and I just love this meadow. So almost gonna be to another spot where I can be cool and rest for a bit. But it was really fun to see horses or mules. So the bumping river. I go across on that log or on this log. But first, gonna dip my toes in. Probably shouldn't leave my pad there. I could float down river. Okay, I thought I heard someone screaming, but it's an elk. So I'm not sure where it is, but it sounds pretty close. I'm gonna see if I can see it. Oh, there's fresh elk poop. Oh no, that's horse poop. Okay, now it's not making that noise. Okay, usually where there's one elk, there's more than one elk, I think. But I'll see if I see an elk.